wasn't that long ago.
Here we go.
Okay, will you take what do you want to listen
Absolute vibe, man.
I know. We're under some.
That sucks. It's out of French, but absolutely love it.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I love that. I know. I don't got that. I had it on.
Don't have that.
He has a six. These are my. What did I listen to?
Imports, well, domestic.
Do show. Talk to me.
No, I'm embarrassed. Well, I'll just do
Flogging mullet. Play some flogging mullet.
thousands.
Well, you want rock or you want what? You
I want. What I really want to hear is punk rock mixed with Irish folk. What can
I have this bright eyes.
What can I find? Yeah.
I got
No.
No.
80s
It's
rock.
okay. You all like Bob Dylan?
Which album?
Yeah, Bob Dylan's
Well,
good.
that's right. Oh, why not?
Yeah.
That was the tracks, no.
It's not one of the ones that I'm like super familiar with, but whatever.
What are you super familiar with?
It's on negative effect.
Freewheeling.
At least the environmental.
You should do
You
it.
could like.
Fucking crazy white guy.
But it's like saying like.
Stupid. Fuck. What the fuck?
What's a good, another good word?
Straight up Hormuz or not? Well, actually, they are straight. Who's straight?
I've never read that.
It's like saying instead of saying microeconomics, saying
I've never read I have
mercoeconomic.
written shit down that I haven't.
You're like, what? It's microeconomic. What are you talking about? Have you not taken the class or whatever?
Well, Bush did
I wanna say something.
fuck up when he said, what was the word he really fucked up, and he said it, subliminal.
Oh, there was another one. What was that other one?
Subliminal.
But anyway, I just wanted to say that, you know, all the failures of the miserable failures of the president, and Joe chooses to focus on nuclear.
Well, I'm just amazed that his handlers don't correct it.
Oh, it was preservation,
But you know, most of them.
and yeah, it was Perseverance Day. And Bush kept going on and on about preservation. That's what you do when you're the president, you preserve. And then after his speech, someone
It's like
pointed out that it was
saying Negro.
actually Perseverance Day, not
Interpret that.
whatever that means, as the president
Oh, yeah, it's
preserve
pronouncing.
Our
jellies
Negro.
or
Where you
something.
shouldn't even be saying.
Be a lot
Our
safer
Negro
world, I think, if he
like
did
it
spend his
here.
time making jellies.
Bush should make jelly
Yeah, preserves.
preserves.
Just think, if that was his calling to make jelly,
I
and
think
if
it
he,
might be his
if he was just making jelly and all, just think how much better the world would be. He'd just be making jelly, and whether or not he'd probably fail at it. I mean, it probably would be jelly that wouldn't sell. You know? And then he could become president.
Jelly that became syrup because it wouldn't take on any shape. Jelly that
It's like,
thin
George, what are you
two-dimensional
doing?
jelly.
There'd be some other moron.
The lightest jelly on the market.
Well, maybe.
I think Cheney's even dumber than Bush.
There's
I think they should get Tom Cruise.
I don't think that's
these
possible.
Cheney hasn't been right about
that would be
anything.
right in behind him. That would be exactly the same. Plus or minus a few percentage points. It'd be exactly. Same on the Democratic side. That's the sad part about it.
I think it
Because
should
both
be.
parties present the same morons.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, you know, Joe Lieberman
Nah,
is a
but Gore
Democrat. I mean,
Gore
come on.
isn't a moron.
Fuck Joe Lieberman
No, but they're the same.
and his piety.
They're a moron as far as they cannot connect and deal with the shit that has to happen. They can't get elected.
Yeah, they're.
I mean, they almost get elected.
Well, you know, the fact
They
that all
do
these
get elected,
Democrats-
but not legally. You know. They can't figure out how to
I
make
mean,
it
why
legal.
can't someone step up to the plate and, you know, knock a home run? None of those assholes
Like Babe
can.
Ruth.
I'm thinking
None of them
it
can.
might be interesting in this next
Who was from
election.
Baltimore.
Dean and Wesley Clark might be that. You know, they might be ready to start slugging the ball.
It's been a long while since
Slugging the ball.
I'm using Dilly's metaphor.
Yeah,
Goddamn.
it's been a long while since
Cornell
somebody
West
actually.
over there.
But why is Joe Lieberman? Why would anybody care what he thinks about anything? And why is it? I mean, he
They're all
starts from the
cunts.
premise
They're all
that Bush is 80% right, and you know, so the first several things out of his mouth are, well, I think so too.
Has he said
well,
that?
I had these little. It's been fun, but not that fun. See you later.
Later on, dude.
Fuck you, asshole. Dick Flicker. Come hither, Lord. Jack French.
Oh yeah? Well, from Canada. I know some French.
So you gotta find out what that society is. So are you in the school of Burger King? There's like a whole change French fries into French fries. Yeah, I'll go with it. I know.
I'm your man.
French fries are French. You gotta take one, you gotta
Oh, wait a minute, you can't show people consuming alcohol on TV. That's illegal, isn't it?
Everything I like is either illegal, immoral, or fattening. That's what Oscar Wilde said.
Describe some of the immoral ones.
The immoral? Oh,
No,
that's really interesting.
just,
You don't want to be doing this.
just kidding.
Immoral is, Oscar Wilde said that, you know.
Is it, so, when he said immoral, he didn't mean necessarily really immoral, just the societal standard
exactly,
of immoral.
exactly. The Christian conservative kind of immorality. You know.
Well, Oscar Wilde, yeah,
He was a decadent and aesthete.
yeah, and he was into certain things.
He was, yeah. He was a genius too, though.
Yeah, he was a genius.
I mean, he was one of the the people bringing fresh air in the late Victorian society. You know.
He was a genius and a pederast, right?
Was he a pederast?
I don't know, was
He was a homosexual for sure.
he? Yeah.
But I don't know about pederasty.
You know, I don't like it because they're trying to say that Hitler was gay now. They always do that. If somebody's really fucked up, they have to go in and say, well, this person was obviously gay. And so Hitler has joined the ranks of
Hitler was
Rainbow Crowd.
the most Christian conservative patriarchal asshole you can ever imagine. And everybody, most men in Western civilization, and I'm not going to even talk about the Eastern because I don't know enough about it, have a Hitler inside them. There was this magnificent movie called Hitler, Our Contemporary by Zipperberg, a German
Yeah, I've never heard of it.
a German director. It was 7.5 hours long. I went and watched it in two. There was a 3-hour version, and then there was another, you know. And it was such a great movie, and I've been looking for that movie. Another one, yes. And I've been looking for that movie for years now, and I can't get it. He's dead now. It is such an interesting look into Hitler and Nazism.
Yeah.
And it displays many things, and one of the things that the movie talks about is how Hollywood exploited Second World War in order to create heroes and villains, you know. So it's a great movie, but
Yeah, I still think Hitler was a scumbag.
Hitler was a scumbag for sure, and Nazism was really, you know. But the thing is, every society, no matter how democratic it is, it has an element of cruelty in it, inherent in it. And
This is residue from that class you were just attending.
No, that's my personal worldview. I mean, the Americans are the most cruel people par excellence. If you ask countries that have experienced domination on their part, if you ask black people, if you ask Native American people, that you cannot really find anywhere, when have you seen a Native American family anywhere?
South Dakota.
You know? enjoying things the way you see in Applebee's. Have you seen an American family ever doing that?
No.
You might even see a black family, but you won't see an American. I mean, when I came to this country, I was surprised by two things. One, when I got into the airport, I was surprised that the cleaners and all of the baggage people were black.
I mean, it'll be 4 years, Mom will be gone.
And then I looked and looked for Native Americans. I never saw any. Absence, complete absence. In Ohio, especially here, you can even see some because it's the part of the country where there is more presence of them. Ohio, nobody. It took me, I think, 5 years to see a Native American in a mall once, and it's like, wow. So there is a complete absence.
Have you ever been to the reservation?
Never. I mean, I want to do that, but I've been to Crazy Horse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been there.
I went, and I went with my ex-husband and my family, you know, and we went to Mount Rushmore, and then he left it for the last minute to go to Crazy Horse, and I'm there, and I'm awed by the whole thing, and I want to stay there and ruminate and think and do stuff, and they're in a hurry. They want to leave. It was the most disappointing kind of a. So I'm going back there and spending time in there. I'm going to spend time a whole day, you know.
Yeah, there goes.
Very crazy.
Yeah, there in the location.
That's a big yawn.
Yeah, it's sleepy time. You know,
I know.
I get tired a lot
Why?
It's not
because
sleepy time.
I don't drink enough caffeinated beverages.
Well, I know he was.
How about you?
What about alcoholic beverages?
Every time I drink alcohol, I get sick, no matter if it's little amount or not.
You know, some people are not alcohol tolerant.
Oh, yeah, someone was checking.
You know, I do not drink anything but this
And I know after
light
he
beer.
said that, I realized
And I can handle quite a few beers and be okay.
checks now.
But if I drink, for example, whiskey or vodka, I'll be sick. So, you know,
No, he was just
light beer,
I
slowly I can tolerate and feel kind of,
say something,
you know, good.
but I couldn't hear what he said.
Other than that, it makes me sick.
I want you to have something.
Ooh, okay.
I went pissed him off. I was like, well, your dad's at the house.
This is a copy of a story I wrote.